it going, guys? We are back on another video here. A little bit of a different video I'm doing here. We're probably around 5 months away, I'd say, from NHL 24 now. And I want to do kind of like a what we need to see in NHL 24. 5 or pretty much every mode, I would say, that like needs to have this feature, or just this in general needs to be improved. Okay, so hope you guys do enjoy this video. Make sure you leave a like if you have not already, subscribe if you have not already, and let's hop into the video. Guys, the first thing that I think really needs to be in NHL 24 is full crossplay. And what do I mean by that? Okay, so we have crossplay matchmaking right now in NHL 23. So what that means is you can search and you can match on other consoles in your generation. So Xbox Series X, you can match PS5, PS4 can match Xbox One, right? So that's good. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, I know people were like, oh, why even add it? Well, I think it's better to have in the game than not, for sure, but I don't think it really is a huge deal in the long run. We need full crossplay. NHL 24, we need full crossplay. And what do I mean by that? Well, you need to be able to invite your friend, to be able to join clubs like in ASHL. That's what you need, really. You need that to be a thing, 100%. I think people will be really disappointed if it's not, so hopefully they can check that one off the list. But I think full crossplay is a must. I mean, everyone's been asking for it. Most games have it, right? So I would say it's a pretty big step to hopefully get that. So let's move on to the next thing I want to talk about, the team. Now, what is my biggest issue with Hockey Ultimate Team? I just find that there's just not enough to do. And I know that sounds crazy to think about when you have squad battles, you have rivals, you have hut champs, right? But like, I just don't, there's no purpose, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. You pretty much do the same thing every week with nothing like being different. So, for example, you play rivals, right? Like, you're trying to get your highest tier every week. You're trying to end up in Diamond, right? You're trying to get Ultimate. Whatever it may be, that's what you're trying to get. So, my biggest issue, though, with that is the fact that it's just you're getting packs every week, right? And packs are just completely RNG and random. There's no guarantee you get anything good. You could finish an Ultimate, right, and get absolutely insane packs and get nothing, right? Which is crazy. Like, there's a chance you get like 86 overall cards, and at this point in the year, that's very bad, right? You're not getting much value at all. So that's something that is very interesting, and I think it's got to be fixed. It really does. Champs, to me, ever since they took away the top 20 hut champ cards, it just feels like it's less competitive, and you're only playing for a certain amount of wins, which is 11, which is really silly, I think. I mean, you should be playing to try to get as many wins as possible. I think most people are okay playing 11 games every week, and that honestly kind of hurts the matchmaking, because some people might even get to, let's say, I don't know, 11-4, and be like, I got my 11 wins, I'm not playing my rest of my games. So you can't match that person anymore, because they figure, well, 11 wins is really all I need, so why would I even keep going? That's unfortunate. I think also squad battles is fine. I mean, you could expand the rewards and kind of change them, but I don't think squad battles is really a huge deal at all. Rush is a disaster. I mean, I don't even know why they have the mode, if I'm being honest. I mean, if they don't really improve the rewards at all in NHL 24, Rush is completely just a waste of time. I really believe that. They might as well remove it. Like, really, they might as well. So, another thing I think is important, they also need to make cross-market. I think cross-market would be very important to have. It really would be very important to have. I just think there's certain cards you just don't ever see on the auction house, and the reason is because, I mean it's just that they don't get posted, because it's only a certain amount of people playing on each console, right? If you combine PS5 and Xbox Series X, for example, that'd be great. So I think it'd be very huge. I mean, 4,500 items. I think on PS5 it's probably around 5,000. So if you could have over 10,000 items in the auction house in May, I think that's a huge deal for HUD. I mean, I know that's still not a lot of cards in reality compared to other sports games, but I think it'd be really good still, regardless. So let's move on to the next mode I want to talk about. For franchise mode, here's what I'm feeling, okay? So franchise mode's not bad. I think there's a lot of good things in franchise mode. I think they got to expand on a lot of their things, though. That's the one thing. So, for example, they need to have no move clauses, I think. That's something that would be really nice. I mean, I don't know why they don't have that yet. No move clauses, no trade clauses. That'd be something that's a very good feature. I mean, I don't know why they don't have that. Like I said, I feel like every sports game has that by now, but I think it'd be huge. I like the Stanley Cup celebration. I think that's a good step in the right direction as well. I think you should try to get more like in-depth, like, for example, the trade deadline. That's pretty cool how they do it now. But if you could have, like, maybe you could see your GM in the office trying to call other GMs and stuff, that'd be interesting. Example as well with the skills competition. It'd be cool to see if you could watch that. I think that'd be pretty just unique to see that, see your players participate in that, for example. I'd be down for that. I believe there's just other things that are just kind of like you'd like to see in franchise mode, I'd say. For example, I just find that sometimes that the sim's a little bit too random. I mean, at times, but I mean, I guess that's just NHL, right? In general, it's a little bit too random. It'd be cool if you could have your drafted players like headshot be there instead of like not knowing what they look like until you hop into the game or something. It'd be cool just to see what who you're drafting. I mean, not that it really matters, but that'd be cool just to see. And yeah, I mean, of course we'd love to see connected franchise. I think we all agree with that you could play with your friends online. I agree. I really think that should be a thing, and I'm not sure why it hasn't been, but until it happens, I don't believe it. So that's where I'm at on franchise mode. Let me know if I missed anything. I probably did. I mean, there's a lot you could certainly do with franchise mode though. So let's move on to the next mode. And for Be a Pro, guys, here's the thing about Be a Pro. I mean, they gotta change it a little bit. I'm sorry, like, Be a Pro has been the same cutscene for the last 2 years where it starts like this. I mean, it's got to be a little bit different. I'm sorry. It just does. It really has to. Yeah, Ray Ferrara on the horn. I mean, it's gotta be different. They gotta work on fixing this and changing this up a little bit. It just has to change. I'm sorry. I like the idea of Ray on the radio. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's cool, but they gotta try to make a little bit of a change going forward in NHL 24. Be a Pro. I just need different cutscenes, different storylines. Really, what I think would be a huge thing. Just more ability to do custom things with your player. It'd be really, really unique if you'd be able to just kind of like, I don't know, just have more freedom, right? And that's really what you're looking for. Obviously, we all know NBA is certainly the most unique one, but that's where I'm at on Be a Pro. So to World of Shell we go. So I like seeing stuff like this. We need more customization. We need more reasons to play in World of Shell. So you have the Jedi Survivor jersey. That's pretty sweet, I have to admit. But in general, we have playoffs, and to me, no one cares about that. I hate to say it. No one really cares about playoffs if you just play as many games as you want. And it becomes silly, I find. So World of Shell, they gotta have more interesting things about it. Like again, clubs, it just gets boring. Get to D1, okay, and then what, right? Then you're, let's say again, you play Pro Am. I mean, whatever. That's AI. Threes Eliminator. Not really that many people play it, but again, club playoffs is just not really exciting. They gotta make it more like a playoff atmosphere. That'd be cool to me, but I don't know. We'll see if they can try to expand on that. But I think World of Shell has a lot of potential. I mean, it's one of the best modes, I think. I mean, as it is. I mean, I have a lot of fun with it with friends, but just more reason to play. I think that's a really important thing for a lot of modes. You just want to have a reason to be like, oh, I want to grind today because I need this, right? Or I want to unlock that, right? We all would love custom builds back, full custom builds, right? Like your overall and stuff. I agree with that 100%. That would be amazing if they could add that back. But again, we're getting really late into this now. I mean, that's been since NHL 14. It's been like 10 years ago now since they've had custom builds. How ridiculous is that, right? But yeah, that'd be interesting to see if they could bring that back. But other than that, I mean, we'll see where we go with that. And then last but not least, the gameplay. And out of the gameplay. So my issue with gameplay, it's just the game is just too random. I'm sorry. The bounces that happen, some of the goals that go in are just absolutely ridiculous, and they should never happen. And it's very frustrating to see. Very frustrating to see. They have to change that. The glitch rafts, they have to go. You can say, oh, you know, Henreek, you're not skilled enough, right? Oh, you're a baby. Learn the rafts. Learn to defend. Those things should not be in the hockey game. They don't happen in real life. You don't just go around the net and score 10 out of 10 times on a wrap. It doesn't happen. I'm sorry. It's just unrealistic, and I don't want the game to be too overly realistic. I mean, I'm a believer that it is a video game. You should have fun, right? But fun is not giving up glitch goal wraps the whole entire time. Short side shots that go in 99% of the time. I just think it's really silly and something they gotta get away with. They really have to address that. The gameplay is really one of the most important things. I think a lot of people watching this video would agree. If the gameplay sucks, nothing else matters, and that's a very important thing to know. Gameplay is very crucial, so they have to try to work on that. I feel like the skating's not in a bad spot. I just find that some of these shots, the glitch shots, are ridiculous. Puck pickups can be a little bit annoying. Again, the deflections, just sometimes they're just way too RNG. And that's what people just don't want to see. People don't want to see RNG of, I'm outplaying my opponent, this happens, it doesn't work, or that bounces off that defenseman's skate, I was in perfect positioning to intercept the pass, and then it just goes. You just don't want that to happen, right? That's just something you're trying to eliminate and try to make the game just better in general, all right? So that's where I'm at in the gameplay. That's where I'm at on what I want for NHL 24. All right, guys, hope you did enjoy this video. Let me know if I missed anything. Certainly I did. I mean, there's so many things I'd like to add to NHL in this whole franchise. So hopefully you guys did enjoy, though. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek3Es, and join the Discord to talk to me, followers, and subscribers to the channel. Appreciate you all so much for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video.